Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Last weekend, I had a workshop in Bengaluru. It was a very successful workshop. More than 60 people have attended. Our target is only about 50 to 60 people only. My next workshop is in Chennai, July 2nd and 3rd. Those who are interested, you may contact our office. Numbers are given in the description. As expected, so Nifty was trading, but we expected Nifty to trade with a positive bias, but today it is a negative bias. Markets are just consolidating, looking for some further cues, and especially results from Infosys. Today, IT index tried to recover from the lows, but towards the end of the day, again that came under selling pressure. And today, Nifty is just 30 points lower. But if you look at the sectoral indices, none of the sectoral indices was in green. Auto, financial services, private sector bank, public sector bank, FMCG, IT, oil and gas, pharma, everything is down. But still, Nifty is not down so much. It's just down only about 30 points. But every index is down. That's not surprising. What is surprising, even the India VIX has fallen, and that too by 4%. And today, India VIX is closed at 10.75. No, that is, trading below 11, it's very rarely that happens, right? So which means that, people are expecting markets to go nowhere. And either going up or down, it might go gradually. And this is a ultra low VIX. And that's why, if you look at the December option premiums, both calls and puts, both are crashing down. And today I check, 26,000 short straddle in December series, both call and put have come down. And, VIX falling is really a concern because there are so many uncertainties. Corporate results uncertainty continues, and US-India trade tariff uncertainty continues, and FII is selling, they are selling aggressively. I think in the last 1 month, or at least from a month to date, so probably they would have already sold about 20,000 crore, and still they continue to sell. So despite having all these things, the India VIX keep on falling every day. I remember during a Trump tariff period, I think the India VIX went to 18, 19. From there, now it has come to 10.75. That's almost 50% fall in India VIX. So anyway, for option traders like me, it is actually a good thing. But we are worried, anytime it can spike up. And looking at the open interest, yesterday the market shot up. People sold put options heavily. Even the 25-100 put option, they have sold. But today is just opposite. Today market fell from the intraday high, morning high, and after that, that has never been tested. And then people started selling call options aggressively. 25-100 straddle is being taken by some people, but the premium is very pathetic, 120-130 points, and that carries a big risk. But however, in a monthly option, 25-100 straddle is trading around 300 rupees. So that means, lower break-even is 24,800, upper break-even 25,400. So 24,800, I think that possibility is very low, but upside we cannot say. But anyway, there is a good support at 24,900 and good resistance at 25,300. So, if 24,900 is broken, or in fact 24,970, if Nifty closes below that, positionally Nifty becomes short. And if Nifty closes above 25,300 on a closing basis, Nifty becomes long. But right now between 24,970 and 25,300, so it can be neither long nor short and very choppy. And meanwhile, option traders, they're banking on time value, right? So that is how the positions look right now. And one big concern is that, the second index heavyweight is Reliance Industries. So yesterday that fell, and today again continued to fall. Yesterday fall we can understand, people are taking lot of long positions, so unwinding is happening. But second day it is falling, that's a concern, right? So anyway, in fact, for the next month, I sold what is that, 2300 put option. Okay, Reliance is trading around. I just forgot suddenly. Getting a, Reliance Industries is trading around, correct? 1400. So I sold 1300 put option, which was trading around 5 rupees. But if it comes to below 1300, and I'm willing to take delivery. So this is not a speculative trade. So what people call it as cash secured put. So I'm comfortable in taking long position if Reliance Industries falls below 1300. So anyway, because if I'm selling a put option, for selling a call option, there is no need for any extra margin money. You just have to pay only the exposure margin money. So because of that, I sold 1500 call option. I think now market going back to 1500 is very, very difficult. The kind of selling pressure is happening. And today, I think like Reliance, Infosys, L&T, ITC, all the index heavyweights have fallen. But on the other side, it was very, very surprising. This Eternal, for second day, shot up like anything. And today, that Eternal alone contributed 43 points for Nifty. And that is almost twice the loss because of the Reliance. Reliance is the top contributor on the negative side, which was 24 points, but this is 43 points. HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank continued to rise, close positive, but no use. Except these two private sector banks, all other private sector banks fell. The PSU banks fell. Right? Parma index has fallen more than 1%. So the broader picture, not looking good. But though the broader picture is not looking good, as I told you, markets might just consolidate between 24,900 and 25,300. And I will take a bullish view if it crosses 25,300. I will take a bearish view if Nifty closes below 24,970. So that is a picture right now. But I sold some put options in Infosys also. If it falls, like it has already fallen so much, I think I sold 120 points below. I think it is trading around 1580. I think I sold 1460 put option. So if it comes below, I'm prepared to take delivery, right? And usually Infosys is the most volatile stock during the result season. That's why you see far out of the money also, the premiums are so high. But now even other stocks have become so volatile, then can imagine how much volatile Infosys, right? So Infosys results tomorrow after the market hours. So the impact will be seen here only on Thursday morning. But we will know what is the kind of impact by looking at the US market tomorrow night. So after the results tomorrow, US markets, Infosys ADR is trading. So from there we can judge how much it's going to gap up or gap down on Thursday. So let us hope nothing goes very bad. And so far, except ICICI Bank, and all results were really very, very bad. But one good thing about Infosys is that, nobody is expecting good result. When all the IT companies declared bad result, nobody is expecting any good result from Infosys. So overall, it's just a consolidation. In fact, this whole month is just a consolidation. It's a 5-week month, 5-week series with corporate results. Like Nifty is trading between 24,900 and 25,650. Markets are not going anywhere. And this is despite very positive global cues, and globally markets are every day leaps and bounds. They are moving higher. Every day US market is hitting all-time high. Yesterday, the Bank Nifty outperformed, and today, so that has actually underperformed. So let us see what is going to happen tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.